Hi and welcome to the Vallarta's Culinary Corner. My name is Seth Cloudman, I'm your host, and today we're in the quiet streets of Bucerias. Bucerias used to be a little fishing village, but now it's become kind of a mainstay for the kind of quieter side of Vallarta. And tonight we have a very special treat. We are going to be dining in one of the premier restaurants on the north side, Mark's Bar and Grill. And Chef Jean-Marie is going to show us some amazing recipes that she has developed over the years. I mean, nothing is simple and nothing is easy. It's just amazing food from beginning to end. So, come on and join me. I'm here with Mark and Jan, and the story of this restaurant, Mark's Bar and Grill, kind of reads like a love story, a romantic food love story. Mark moved to Bucerias about 20 years ago, bought this establishment, and basically created a place for him to hang out with his friends, drinking beer and eating hot dogs. A year later, in walks Jan. They fall in love, and they decide to run a special on Valentine's Day. They buy 30 kilos of San Blas fresh shrimp.
That's it.
They put a sandwich board out on the streets. They sold out by the end of the night, and the rest is history. Today, Mark's Bar and Grill is one of the preeminent restaurants of the Bay Area. So, how does a hot dog stand become this?
She started with specialties that she knew from
my cooking days growing up.
And we'd just put out a board, and people would come, and just actually went from there.
So this was a passion for you?
I've always cooked, and I loved the area when I got here because coming from New Zealand, fresh fish was something we always had. So here it's such an abundance, and the tomatoes and basil had a very Mediterranean style that I liked, and the flavors were there. So that's how I adopted the menu. Was pretty much a Mediterranean with a little Asian twist because of the cilantro and chili and lime, of course. And so that's where we became defining Mark's. Was really the style of the food was what was available. And it was so fresh and fabulous.
I want to thank you both so much for inviting us in. Jan, for
pleasure
showing us in your kitchen and offering these recipes. Thank you so much, and we're going to have some good times in the kitchen and at the dining table.
I think so. Thank you, Seth.
Now, some kind of gazpacho, it looks like.
We've been making gazpachos all summer, and they've been so popular. It's watermelon season in Bucerias. We're going to take 7 cups of watermelon.
Okay.
And we're going to pop it straight into the blender. And so I would go on this one here. All right. So we're going to add some nuts, and these are roasted almonds, and just a handful. Just just a handful of nuts, and you can throw those
skins on,
because you want the flavor.
But you have toasted them, so that, again, bringing out that flavor. Always roasting and toasting.
Breadcrumbs or old bread.
The classic Andalusian gazpacho has breadcrumbs in it.
We're going to pass now to the celery. So we're just going to throw, a little handful like that.
A quarter of a cup there, más o menos.
Exactly.
Okay.
And we're going to add a little sea salt.
A little sea salt, pinch.
Yep. And some fresh black peppercorn ground.
A few grinds?
Yes.
Lovely.
We know we're okay with that. And just for the hell of it, I'm going to add a little bit of spicy one as well. And that's it. And if you want to just pour it into this, you can see how magical the color is.
Oh, that looks like something I'd wear.
Yeah, I know. You probably do.
So what are we going to do with these?
So this is what we're going to poach these in a little water with laurel or bay leaves, a little white wine, a typical poaching liquid for any seafood.
Okay.
With these shells, though, people don't know what to do with them. So we have a little surprise when we come back about what you can do with the shells.
Instead of just throwing them out.
Exactly. And how you can make a vinaigrette and all kinds of sauces.
I made lobster bisque last night.
Well, there you go. That's one thing. So this is a simpler one for home cooks that they can keep in their fridge. So we're just going to place these gorgeous. Look at them instantly turning
Instantly
pink.
turning red there on the
and
tail.
this wonderful broth. These are already quickly turning pink on this.
So how long would you say this takes?
This is 2 or 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
3 minutes?
3 minutes maximum. So the moment they start to take a pink look, I think we're almost there. Only because, as I said, they will continue to cook.
Right, once taken out of the stock.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're just going to take a nice serving here. And this recipe serves 6 people, which is, and you don't serve too much. It's supposed to be something to really entice the flavors for the next courses and so forth. So to increase the elegance and the level of this gazpacho dish, we're going to take our lobster medallions that we've poached. This is wonderful. Now, this is what I love. So here you have this gorgeous piece of meat, which, you know, is a presentation on a salad, that beet salad we did, or anything. It's just yummy, and it's been cooked in this gorgeous broth and so forth. And now what we're going to do with our gazpacho soup is we're going to slice it in medallions. And I made some lemon aioli. We're just going to slightly mix it.
Okay.
So it'll add a little bit of zest to the soup. We're just going to pop this on top. Then I'm just going to put just a little couple of pieces on there.
Color is so important.
Yeah,
Presentation
it
is so important.
And here we have, and this is a conversation piece, huh? You know.
It is.
And if you
I thought sure it was red basil. It
Well,
just turned into a different color.
Well, there you go. So there we have watermelon gazpacho with poached lobster, lemon aioli, and fried tomato leaves.
Fabulous.
Okay, I'm glad you like this stuff.
We're in the
I'm
retro.
hungry. I'm hungry too. Yeah.
So what are we going to prepare?
Today we're doing a roasted beet and apple salad, which is accompanied with goat cheese rolled in pistachio nuts.
Yum.
Which we slightly gratin in the oven so it sort of becomes side of it. And then we make a gorgeous raspberry vinaigrette with juiced beets, fresh
Juiced
beets
beets, okay.
in the blender, and it's quite a simple, elegant first course.
Okay.
So we're just here, just a little bit of brown sugar, we're just going to sprinkle over the top.
So it's going to caramelize them
Yes,
slightly.
exactly. And on it, to balance it, we're just using a little bit of red wine vinegar. So we're just going to pop that into the oven as is, yes. And this is just about 15 minutes. Next we're going to we'll take the goat cheese, which we've just softened because it usually comes in a long tube. We've just softened so we can form the shape that we want.
Okay.
And then we can this is just going to be cut into little triangles.
Little pie.
Little pie like that. I'm going to sprinkle them with, I made this. These beets have been roasted in the oven.
Right.
As I said earlier, that you can boil them if you want to as well. But these have been rubbed in olive oil, a little salt and pepper, and it's about 2 hours you need those for a 350 oven. So it's quite a long time. But when they're warm, the skins actually peel off quite easily. You can use a knife or just your hands and take them off.
Oh, they look beautiful. So these are the apples that have been slightly
Caramelized.
caramelized.
Put them over here. We're ready to go. We have them now ready with our with sliced beets.
Pull this out?
Yeah, but we haven't shown how to do that yet.
Oh, okay.
So here we have, we're going to start with 3/4 of a cup. Oh, this is the fresh beet juice.
Okay, 3/4 of a cup.
And we're going to add then strawberries to it. The raspberries, excuse me, about 12 raspberries.
12
fresh
raspberries. 12 fresh
go
raspberries.
in. Would you about a third of a cup?
Third of a cup, okay.
And we like to do this by hand, so it has actually a little bit of rustic texture to it with the strawberries, and you just smashing, the juice comes out, and once again, it's just sort of full of flavor. In the meantime, Seth, I'm going to have a little of that arugula that we're going to put on the side.
How many?
Just a little bit for a dressing, yeah, And I'm going to put it in here. And that oil there that we have all set aside, yes. No, and we're just going to drizzle that over the arugula to just give it a little bit of a gloss and its own flavor.
A little bit of the vinaigrette.
I'm going to watch the cheese.
So this is just around, not over the top. Oh no, it's over the top as well. little more of the seasoned olive oil.
Goes on the side, and we'll take our arugula pieces and sort of just squish them in next to the cheese, and the cheese helps stand it up.
Gives it a little drama.
And there's our roasted beaten apple salad with a special crusted goat cheese and a fresh raspberry beet vinaigrette.
Wonderful. Thanks so much.
Enjoy.
Well, tonight we are with Pancho, who is Mark's famous bartender. He's taken fresh watermelon and seeded it, put it into cubes, and frozen it. So instead of ice cubes, we've got frozen watermelon cubes.
Okay, we start. The watermelon, one part for one portion. Tequila.
But this is reposado as well.
This is reposado too, yeah.
Okay.
Sugar water.
Sugar, that's jarabe.
Like 1 ounce
Simple syrup.
Exactly, yeah.
1 ounce.
1 ounce. 1 ounce grenadine.
Grenadine.
Color,
Which is pomegranate and sugar.
A little splash of pineapple,
Little
fresh.
jugo de piña, a little
Exactamente, yeah.
pineapple juice.
Yeah.
Blend it up. Salud. Oh, this is going to go great with the gazpacho. Salud. Gracias. Well, Pancho just made us these wonderful watermelon margaritas, and we're going to taste them with the watermelon gazpacho and with the fabulous apple and beet salad with the goat cheese. But there's something a little different here that you don't know. These plates and all the plates around us, you designed.
That's right, yes.
We're actually in her boutique, so not only does she cook, she designs plates and has them made. And they are truly lovely. I mean, look at the color with the watermelon and the green. It's delightful.
The food looks good on them, doesn't it?
It does look great on them.
Thank you.
So shall we have a little taste?
Cheers first, huh?
Cheers.
Yeah, okay, thank you. This is delicious.
Okay, first,
gazpacho.
the gazpacho.
Okay. And this is chilled nicely with the fresh lobster medallions. Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, and the watermelon just comes completely through. It's delicious.
No, it really is yummy.
Oh, I have it a little more.
No, it's so refreshing, and it's such in season. You can use any fruit, really.
Sandia is in season here, kind of in the late fall for us.
Beaten apple salad, yes. I sliced it a little bit for you.
Okay.
And
well, I want a little bit of that goat cheese with the pistachios.
Yeah, a little bit of this with a little bit of that. Oh, yummy. The caramelizing on the apples is what I taste coming through.
And I taste the earthiness of the beet.
Sweet, robust.
Delicious.
And the vinaigrette with the raspberries. Just enough tang, really. Wow, that's really good.
Thank you so much. On the next episode, Jan's going to invite us into the kitchen, and she's going to show us how to make lobster ravioli and lobster butter.
And lobster mascarpone sauce to go on the
and
ravioli.
lobster mascarpone sauce, so it's going to be a lobster evening. Thanks for joining us.
I've been in Mark's about 4 or 5 times, and Mark's Bar and Grill has the best drinks, the best menu. I just had a filet tonight that was out of this world. It was amazing.
I just love Mark's because, it's just a great place to have fun and with great people, and I don't know, it's just fun.
Mark's was very good and tasty. Had a good selection of dinner. It was really good.
I'm from San Francisco, California, and my wife and I have come down here to Bucerias probably 10 or 15 times, and our first dinner is always at Mark's.
Our waiter was excellent, very friendly and accommodating, and food was delicious.
Mark's is probably the best restaurant in the Bay Area.
Because we know we're going to get a fantastic meal. We've come off the plane. We want some place that is consistently good, where we can feel relaxed. The fish here is fresh. The flavors are exquisite.
I think it's excellent. The food is always really good. The atmosphere is good. And service is great.
And the food is always fantastic.
Come to Mark's.